Hey, so I've never done a live video before, but I wanted to try this out. Um, I don't know if anyone is even watching this. I'm just experimenting right now. So I'm on my phone, and if you're watching, just like this video so I know that someone's watching. Oh, actually I can see. It says 0 people are watching right now, 0 likes. Alright, so I'm just gonna wait here for a little while and see what happens. I'm just in my room. Oh, one person's watching, hello. If you are listening to what I'm saying, can you like it? Like the video? I want to see if you will respond. Oh, yay! Hello. So I know I'll talk to you, this one person watching me. I don't know who it is, but I thought it'd be fun to try a live video because I've never done it before. And I know I haven't been on YouTube for a long time, but I wanted to get back into it. So the reason that I haven't been on YouTube that much is because I've been really busy with building an Amazon business. I just started a beauty product line called Bombshell Bath Time, and I'm selling a vitamin C serum right now, and I've been really focused on that, trying to make it good. And as well as that, I've been teaching piano as usual. I've got at least 20 students right now, including a few adults, mostly school children. Yeah, so I've been busy doing all of that. And yesterday I was editing a video that I filmed in Hawaii, and I was putting music to it, and I was doing that on my Mac, but because it's my first time using iMovie on that Mac, I didn't know how to export the video, so that didn't turn out. So I think I'll just do a live video to kind of catch up with people. I'll probably look back at the comments here, so if you want to write anything, maybe say hello or something, or tell me your name. I can see that 2 people are watching and 2 people have liked this, so that's cool. I don't know if it's anyone who usually watches my channel or just randomly subscribed and you have no idea who I am, but it's good to see you. So yeah, I'm in my room. Oh yeah, hi, the knowing guy. I hope the world goes vegan soon. Me too, I really do. I live in a house with other people, so it's my husband and I, and I've got 4 housemates. I've got my husband's nephew and his wife, and they actually moved into this house in July, and I've got another 2 housemates called Marshall and Justin. So my housemates are Marshall, Justin, Kay, and Otto. So Kay and Otto are Kenny's nephew and wife, and then it's Kenny and I. So there's 6 people in this house. They're doing their own thing, and Kenny's got friends downstairs. So I'm just alone here, and I'm with a cat. This is not even my pet. This is a cat that's in our neighborhood who sometimes just comes in because we feed it. And so this is really recent that we have this cat that is in this house as a second home. So cat is just lying on the bed. Say hello to cat. Or cat, say hello to my viewers. Hello. It's just purring. Maybe just let me know what kind of videos you like to see from me. When I was doing YouTube more regularly, I was doing what I eat in a day videos. I was doing more of the scientific videos. I did responses sometimes. Yeah, it is a cool cat. That's exactly what my husband said. We always said it's such a cool cat. And it's such a cool cat because it's not violent. Like, you know, some cats, they claw at you and screech, but this one's really calm. And yeah, just, it's a good cat. And he hasn't peed or pooed in the house, because if it did, then we wouldn't be keeping it. So he's welcome in this house as long as he doesn't poo or pee. But he's been really good so far. He's been playing with my sleeping mask. So I found this cat. Well, actually, we didn't find him. He found us. He just sometimes came to our garage, and then eventually he came into the house. And my husband used to have pets, so he's really good with animals and loving them. So I think Cool Cat really likes coming here because he gets fed, he gets to lie down on our bed, gets to play with my sleeping mask. I actually don't really care about this sleeping mask, whether he claws it to bits or not. But yeah, I've actually never, yeah, free food, right? That's why you go anywhere. Go to any house and you'll get free food. So talk to me. I like these comments. There's only one guy who's commented anything right now. The reason that I'm doing this live is mainly because I like the interaction. I get really nervous sometimes when I'm on camera, especially if I haven't been doing YouTube for a long time and I'm getting back into it. I feel really nervous. Oh, Klaus says, animals are filthy, stinking, farting, disease-ridden, disgusting creatures. How can you let it on your bed? Well, this cat, he's pretty clean. I know he licks himself. He doesn't stink or anything. And I know he's someone else's pet, so they probably look after him. He looks very healthy, so I don't actually mind him sleeping on the bed. And actually, our bed has this extra cover on it. Like, this is our bed, and then we have a quilt, and then we have this cover on top. So this one, we'll just wash this afterwards. Kendall asked, where am I from? I'm from Australia. I actually used to live in Sydney. I lived in Sydney for 29 years, and then I moved to the US. So currently I'm in Washington State, and we live about 45 minutes south of Seattle. And yeah, so I moved here last year, and I've been living here in the US for 1.5 years. And Kendall also asked if I have a faith, and yes, I do. I'm a Christian. I go to a church called By His Word, which is in Tacoma, just 15 minutes drive north of here. And Kenny and I are in the worship team there. Klaus said, yes, we love all animals too, we just don't worship them. Yeah, I don't worship animals. I don't worship humans either. Depends what you mean by worship. Like, definitely I don't worship animals. I don't really idolize anyone either. I get inspiration from people, but I don't idolize anyone. Yeah. I think the closest thing to having idols in my life would be like if I focus too much time on the wrong thing. Like if I focus too much time on my job, maybe that could be an idol in my life. And Klaus said, awesome Christian, way to go. Worship Christ only. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so there's 3 of us Christians here, at least me, and then 2 of my viewers. Oh, I saw another question there. I think it was, how long have you been vegan? So I've been vegan for almost 7 years. I became vegan when I was, I think, 24, and I became vegan because I had really bad acne, I had really bad acne from the age of about 20 till 24, and then when I became vegan, I actually was raw vegan for a while, and I don't even know if I could say vegan because I didn't really do it for the animals back when I first ate plant-based. It was just for my health. And as I kept being plant-based, then I learned more through YouTube and watching other people. Like I used to watch Duran Rider a lot and Freely, and I used to read books like the 80-10-10 diet and China Study, and I learned a lot just by reading and how to eat vegan. So through that and watching YouTube, I also became more educated about the ethical side of things. So I would say that I'm vegan now, and I do eat vegan junk food at times because it's not all about health for me to be vegan, and I like to eat a variety of food. And I also live with a whole bunch of other people, and some of them aren't vegan, so it's really hard to be just really pure and eat raw food, especially with a busy lifestyle. So I would say I'm just vegan now, and I try to eat healthy still. So I still eat high carb. I try not to eat really fatty foods. So yeah, maybe that's why I look kind of young, besides being Asian. So yes, I'm 31 now. And I saw a comment that said fruitarian is the way to go. So actually that was really hard for me when I was raw vegan, because I would eat as much as I could to get enough calories in. When you eat only raw food, you have to be more aware of how many calories you're eating, because it's really easy to undereat, especially if you're only eating fruit, because it's so filled with water and fiber that you get full, but then after a couple of hours you feel hungry again. So I felt like that when I was eating raw vegan. So I did eat cooked food at night. So for the first 2 years of being vegan, I was either fully raw for a few days at a time, or I would be eating like raw till 4 and eat a cooked food meal at night. But now I eat almost whatever. I try to eat fruit in the morning still, because fruit is really healthy for us, so I try to get that in. But then for lunch and dinner, I'll have a starch-based meal. So does anyone have any questions? I'll probably just go on maybe another 5 minutes here. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Or if I missed your question before, just ask it again and I'll try to answer. So I'm just waiting on your questions. Oh, are you one of the few or only vegans in your family? Yes, unfortunately I am. I am actually the only full vegan in this whole household. And also with my family back in Australia, I was the only vegan. Is it hard being around meat? It's not hard for me, but it's hard for my husband. My husband, I would say, is like he used to eat only plant-based for a whole year, but he's very social, and he also is a meat lover. So he is not vegan. I can say he's not vegan right now. I really want him to be, and I've become really upset as well in the past when he told me he can't do it, and I'm like, no, you're just making excuses, and I'd also feel like I was failing in a way, because I would try to make really nice food and I'd try to help him, but no matter how much I try, he wants to do his own thing. So I mean, I can't do anything else except just do my best. Like I will cook what I can for him, and then he can eat that, but sometimes he wants to go out and do what he wants, so I can't stop that. So yeah, that is frustrating. And I saw another question. I don't know if I can see all these things because I'm on my phone. So if I see your question come up, it kind of flashes. So I see a flash of it, but I can't remember everything. yeah. I did see another question. It was how to help other people be vegan, or how to convince people to be vegan. Okay, so with my husband, the main thing that helped him to be more open to the idea and to support me was watching a lot of documentaries. One of the more recent documentaries was What the Health. So I recommend everyone watch that because it's so good. And I know a lot of people think it's a conspiracy and all that, but all the studies are on the website, so you can always check. And yeah, Forks Over Knives is good. What are some other ones? Vegucated. So Kenny is my husband, Kenny and I have watched a few documentaries together, and that definitely helped. And yes, Cowspiracy, we watched that together. So we both know about the health benefits of being vegan. We also watched Fat, Sick and Nearly Dead together. I'm not sure if we watched the sequel of that, but we definitely watched the first one. So these documentaries are really inspiring. And if you're able to watch... Oh, ow! The cat just clawed my hand when I was petting it. So I recommend watching documentaries to help other people go vegan, because I feel like they're more eloquent than me just talking to them. And I normally don't bring it up unless I'm asked. And we also watch Plant Pure Nation, that's a good one. So there are so many of them. So if anyone is open to watching documentaries, you can get them to watch them with you. But other than that, I think if you live with the person, then probably the best thing to do would be just be vegan yourself. Cook nice food and share it with others. And then if they have questions, just answer them. So the main question I get would be like, probably how do I get my protein? Yeah, I think that's the main one. It's always about protein. But other than that, I don't really bring it up to anyone. Like, it's a bit weird to just be like, I'm vegan, and then that's it. Yeah, so I guess the easiest way would be to ask them to watch a documentary with you if you really care about them, and if you're close enough to that person for them to influence you, or for you to influence them. But other than that, you just have to be the example, and then they will ask you if they're curious. And I think that's also why I want to do a YouTube channel, because normally with the people around you, they're the hardest to influence. But on YouTube, you've got like potentially thousands of people who will watch you, and you can always reach out to someone you don't even know, because there's always someone out there looking for answers to stuff. So there might be someone out there looking for a way to cure their acne, and if you've had experience with that, going vegan, how it helped you, then you could make a video about how going vegan helped your acne, and then someone might stumble upon that, and that could be a seed planted, so they become vegan just to help their acne, like how I did. But in the end, they are also educated about all the other aspects, like the ethical side and the environmental side, just by staying tuned to your channel. So I think YouTube is powerful. So if any of you watching have a YouTube channel, then definitely can make more videos. And I'm talking to myself too, I have to make more videos. It's getting dark here. I think I've been live for like almost 20 minutes. How am I doing? I'm so nervous. You can probably hear it in my voice. Like I can't even talk properly. I'm so scared. I like your videos. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Where did the cat go? I don't know. Cat's not on the bed anymore. What's your most favorite video you did? My favorite video. That's hard. But because I don't know favorite in what way. Maybe the most watched one was the Sugar Myths 1 video. So I think maybe that's my favorite just because I think that's got the most influence. I think it's got at least 50,000 views now, and I made it 2 years ago. So I know my channel's small. So 50,000 views is a lot for me. And so that's probably my favorite because a lot of people watch the Sugar Myths 1 video, and the Sugar Myths 1 video was about how sugar doesn't cause diabetes. It's called Sugar Myth 1, Sugar Causes Diabetes. That's the title of the video. And I went into, Sugar Myth, I think it's called Sugar Myths 1, Sugar Doesn't Cause Diabetes. And then I made a second video sequel to that called Sugar Myths 2, Sugar Doesn't Make People Fat, or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was. But I like those videos because I was just going through the science on why sugar doesn't make people fat and why sugar doesn't cause diabetes. It's actually having too much fat in your diet. That's the main thing. So, I mean, that's all just based on what Dr. Neil Barnard has written in his books. So the purpose behind those videos was just to educate people who might be misinformed about how diabetes is caused. So a lot of people think that diabetes is caused by eating too much sugar, and in the meantime they are eating a lot of animal meats and cheese and dairy and eggs and high fat foods and oils, but they try to avoid sugar and wonder why they still have diabetes even after eating too much sugar, or after avoiding the sugar. So it was actually to defend sugar, but also to reveal that animal products and other fatty foods are the cause of diabetes. So it was both. It wasn't just one or the other. I lost my train of thought now. Don't know if I had anything else to say. No, yeah. Anyway, that was one of my favorites. And another more popular video that I made was protein for athletes. It was based on an article by Rich Roll. Glib Bob said the one that shocked me was the amount of red meat that you eat that could cause cancer. It just flashed up and then I read it as fast as I could. But yeah, red meat is really bad too. Not just for cancer but also heart disease. Like all animal products, it increases your risk of getting cancer and heart disease and stroke. So those leading causes of death is animal products, consuming too many animal products. And it's also the leading cause of death of our planet as well, and of death of our compassion, I think. Like people, I feel like the longer that I'm vegan, it's like I'm the only person who's really awake and everyone else is like a zombie, and they're so blind to the cruelty of eating animals because it's just so normal, and it just annoys me. It's really frustrating living with people who still eat meat and you don't really know how to bring it up because, you know, they're not really that interested in going vegan. So I think that's one of the hardest things about being vegan, at least for me. It's having all this knowledge, but you can't share it, or even if you do share it, people don't always listen. But at least, I mean, you guys listen, but you're probably already vegan. The 5 people watching this video, you're probably already vegan, aren't you? and just agreeing with me. But it's nice. I think it's nice that I have this channel that I can relate to other people, other vegans or vegetarians, and we can just hang out through video. I think it's nice. The time here is what is the time? I'm on my phone, so I can't even see the time. I don't know what the time is, but it's after 4 p.m. I think it's somewhere between 4 and 6 p.m. here. We're on Pacific time, so same time as LA. I don't know what time it is, or if anyone's from LA. So is everyone here watching in the US, or are you in another country? Just respond. Oh, midnight here. Oops, I need to sleep. Where would that be? midnight. That's really late. Would that be in the UK? Oh, yeah, UK. Okay. Oh, hi, someone from Belgium's watching. Wow. So we've got Walter from Belgium, and someone from Canada as well. So we got Belgium, Canada, UK, and then me in the US. That's 4 of us. And there's 6 people watching, so there's like another 3 people who didn't respond yet. But that's cool. I know most of the people viewing are in the US. Phoenix is from the US. Phoenix is a really cool name. I like that name. It sounds powerful. And I think that's a city in the US too. Phoenix, Arizona. Now there's 7 people watching. Oh, Phoenix is your middle name. Yeah, I still like it. Okay, well, apparently there's very bad connection now. So I'm gonna end the video here. And I just want to wish everyone a belated happy Halloween. And I hope that you enjoy the rest of your weekend. So I'll see you in my next live video or my next other edited video. Okay, bye everyone. Bye. You're welcome.